Welcome to Garden Blooms. Bring garden to life. Today, we're taking a delightful journey through rustic Italian courtyards, where charm, elegance, and coziness meet. Whether you're working with a sun-soaked veranda, a stone-paved nook, or a quiet backyard space, this video will help you reclaim your courtyard with style and soul. In this video, we'll explore how vintage elements like terracotta pots, wrought iron benches, and antique urns can add timeless character to your garden. We'll also share cozy decor ideas, floral cushions, weathered wood, and soft throws that transform any outdoor space into a relaxing Mediterranean retreat. If you love garden inspiration, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment about your favorite courtyard feature. Let's bring nature and nostalgia into your outdoor living space, one charming detail at a time. A beautiful courtyard begins with thoughtful layout. In a rustic Italian garden, the space flows naturally. Nothing feels forced or overly structured. Paths curve gently, patios blend seamlessly into planting areas, and seating nooks are tucked into quiet corners. It's all about creating a sense of discovery and ease as you move through the garden. Use natural materials to define movement. Gravel paths, reclaimed stone pavers, or even uneven brick walkways add texture and a sense of age. Let these guide visitors past herbs, through archways, and into shaded spots. The layout should feel inviting, almost like you're wandering through a sun-kissed village courtyard. Keep spaces open enough to breathe, but cozy enough to feel intimate. Position benches beneath climbing vines or place a bistro table near fragrant rosemary. A well-planned layout transforms your courtyard into a storybook escape, perfect for coffee at sunrise or wine at dusk. In a rustic Italian courtyard, texture tells the story. Weathered stone, worn wood, and sun-baked terracotta bring warmth and authenticity to the space. These natural materials hold the marks of time, creating a lived-in, soulful feeling that invites you to pause, touch, and admire. Start with your surfaces. Choose irregular stone or cobblestone flooring for an old-world charm. Accent walls can be plastered in soft earth tones or left with raw, crumbling textures. Each surface brings depth and richness that can't be replicated with modern finishes. Complement these surfaces with details like rustic beams, chipped ceramic planters, and aged iron lanterns. Let imperfections shine. They add beauty and character. When you embrace natural textures, your courtyard transforms into a poetic space where every crack and patina holds a story. Every great courtyard has a focal point, something that draws the eye and captures the heart. In a rustic Italian garden, that might be a weathered fountain, an antique urn brimming with blooms, or a wrought iron gazebo cloaked in ivy. These central features anchor your space and give it a quiet elegance. Focal points don't need to be grand to be powerful. A single olive tree in a raised stone bed or a vintage bistro table under flowering vines can provide that visual pause. These elements give rhythm and balance to your layout, guiding visitors gently through your garden story. Let your focal point reflect your personal taste, whether romantic, vintage, or timeless. Surround it with soft textures and calming tones to enhance the sense of retreat. In the soft Mediterranean light, even the simplest piece can become a poetic statement of beauty and grace. Garden furniture in a rustic Italian courtyard should feel as though it's always been there. Reclaimed wood benches, wrought iron chairs, and vintage bistro sets all add a well-loved charm. These pieces aren't just for sitting, they become part of the story, quietly blending into the beauty of the garden. Look for pieces with patina and texture. Appealing paint finish or gently rusted metal can evoke memories of sun-drenched summers and long conversations over coffee. Mix materials, wood and iron, wicker and linen, for a layered, comfortable look that feels relaxed but intentional. Comfort matters, too. Add soft, floral cushions or light linen throws that invite you to linger. Whether it's a reading nook under a vine-draped arch or a communal table for sharing meals, your furniture should invite connection and slow living. Lighting brings your courtyard to life after sunset. In a rustic Italian setting, it's not about brightness, it's about ambience. Think warm glows from lanterns, string lights draped casually overhead, and candles flickering on old tabletops. These soft touches create an enchanting, intimate mood. Use lighting to guide and highlight, along garden paths, under arches, or around key seating areas. Solar-powered lanterns in aged metal or glass jars filled with fairy lights can feel both functional and decorative. It's the glow that makes evenings feel magical and timeless. Balance your light sources. Combine overhead lighting with small accent pieces like wall-mounted sconces or table lanterns. Use warm-toned bulbs to evoke golden sunsets and candlelit dinners. Your garden becomes a place for connection, laughter, and quiet reflection after the sun dips low. Terracotta pots are a signature of Italian gardens. Their sun-kissed orange hues and weathered surfaces add warmth and rustic character to any courtyard. Group them in varying sizes to create visual interest, each filled with herbs, flowers, or cascading vines that spill gently over the sides. Think of your pots as part of the design, not just containers. Elevate some on old crates or stone pedestals. Mix upright plants like rosemary or bay with trailing thyme or ivy. These layered heights and textures create a relaxed, lived-in feel, like a garden that's grown slowly over time. Don't be afraid to use worn or chipped pots, they tell a story. Let lavender bloom beside sage, or add a splash of color with geraniums. When styled thoughtfully, potted plants become both decoration and life, breathing fragrance and movement into your courtyard oasis. The heart of a rustic Italian courtyard is its plants, earthy, aromatic, and sun-loving. Think rosemary, sage, lavender, and thyme. Plants that not only thrive in the Mediterranean sun but release the most soothing fragrances as you brush past. These herbs invite the senses into your garden, grounding it in nature and nostalgia. Don't stop with herbs. Add vertical beauty with climbing jasmine, passionflower, or wisteria trailing up a trellis or archway. Olive trees, citrus in containers, and tall cypress can add dramatic structure and a whisper of Tuscany. Your plant palette should feel both wild and curated. Use color purposefully. Stick to soft palettes, creamy whites, dusky purples, muted pinks, and warm greens. Let blooms be accents rather than the focus. In a rustic garden, plants are part of the architecture, woven into the bones of the space, rather than ornamental extras. In rustic Italian courtyards, even the walls become part of the garden. Ivy creeping up aged stone, clay tiles with hand-painted motifs, and wrought iron trellises transform bare walls into vertical expressions of charm. These features soften hard surfaces and blend your courtyard into nature. Use vertical space to grow trailing plants like bougainvillea, jasmine, or passionflower. Let them wrap around columns or spill from baskets hung on rough plaster. Trellises, either freestanding or wall-mounted, provide a canvas for greenery to climb, turning even small courtyards into lush sanctuaries. Decorative accents like ceramic wall planters, vintage mirrors, or reclaimed shutters can add Italian personality and artistic flair. These details don't just decorate, they complete the story of a garden lived in, loved, and layered over time. Cozy decor makes your courtyard feel lived in and welcoming. Soft cushions in floral or faded patterns, light throws draped over benches, and small woven rugs help bridge the gap between garden and home. These accents invite you to sit down, relax, and enjoy the golden light. Choose textiles in warm, sun-washed tones, creamy whites, dusty pinks, olive green. Mix linen, cotton, or vintage lace to bring both texture and softness to your outdoor setup. These details bring comfort, especially for early morning tea or an evening with a good book. Incorporate charming extras, a wrought iron candle holder, a wicker basket of dried lavender, or a small tray with antique teacups. These little touches add story and soul, making your rustic garden not just beautiful, but deeply personal. Your rustic courtyard can shine in every season. In spring, it bursts to life with fresh herbs and climbing blossoms. Summer brings long evenings under twinkling lights, while autumn adds rich tones of copper and ochre. Even in winter, it becomes a peaceful retreat with evergreens and cozy textures. Rotate your accents with the seasons. Swap out cushion covers, introduce dried florals or gourds in fall, and bring in fairy lights or lanterns for the colder months. These simple changes keep your space fresh, inviting, and deeply connected to nature's rhythms. Choose plants with staggered bloom times: lavender for summer, camellias for winter, tulips for spring. Add evergreen elements like rosemary or olive to maintain structure and greenery year-round. A rustic Italian courtyard doesn't hibernate. It gently shifts and evolves with the seasons. As you've seen, transforming your courtyard into a rustic Italian garden is about more than decor. It's about creating a space that reflects your soul. Through reclaimed textures, lush greenery, and vintage charm, you can reclaim your courtyard as a place of calm, joy, and personal beauty. Whether your space is grand or modest, sunny or shaded, these ideas can guide you to build a sanctuary that tells your story. It's not about perfection, it's about warmth, history, and heart. Let your garden feel like an embrace under the Mediterranean sun. If this video inspired you, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment sharing your favorite courtyard feature. Join us at Garden Blooms for more garden ideas that bring nature, creativity, and serenity into your life, one bloom at a time.